to After the Match podcast. This is Samuel Lyon. This is our exclusive episode 9. I'm so elated to bring this on, and obviously, you're saying that I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this in person. I've not seen this bastard in like forever. And as you can see, we're keeping the gimmick alive. And if you know what the gimmick is, you would already see it. And I don't know why the fuck I'm sharing one mic with you. Like this doesn't feel right. But well, we go. You don't know what to expect here on this show. They said it was WWE Unreal season 2. We hated it. We did not like it. I mean, we're not the only ones that did not like it. Paulima said it himself. I mean, Becky, I'm not trying to steal Becky's gimmick. It's not just me saying it. Paulima said it. He doesn't like it. But as always, if you don't go along with the trend, you get moved. They move past you. So we don't want people are reviewing these things. People that we know we don't love it. They have all watched it. Like, it was crazy because I had to reach out to some of my friends and some of the ones for the podcast, and they said they're not gonna watch it because I want to keep my childhood. But well, me and Africa are the crazy ones, so we're like, nah, we're gonna watch this shit. And here we are. Forcefully. I called Africa like late last night. I'm like, Africa, you need to fucking watch all this shit. And he was like, I got school. I'm like, fuck your school, but you need to watch this shit. And here we are. So welcome once again to episode 9 of After the Match podcast. Africa, WWE's Unreal on Netflix, season 2. I mean, what the fuck was that?
Honestly, like I said before, or like you said, when you spoke to me about this Unreal thing, I did not want to watch it. I didn't want to. See, when I say I'm a core wrestling fan, man, I was watching wrestling from 2005. I still have libraries and DVDs of all these things. I like having it in mind that two wrestlers hate each other. I like it. I like knowing full well that Randy Orton hates Logan Paul or Becky hates Lyra. I like it. But now seeing them talking to each other, apologize. Oh my god, I should have done this move. It kills the moment. Now, if I go back to watch that match, it's just bad. I need to have it in mind that these two don't like each other. And I understand it's business. Yeah, it's business. I know that there's a part of me that's like, they don't like each other business-wise. Let's keep it that way. Now, when you show me behind the scenes and show me how to them all lovey-dovey, playful, and then on stage, they're like, I will kill you.
You know, you said it best on stage.
Yeah.
We are not killing. Are we killing the business? Are we?
I don't think it's killing the business. I don't think.
Because I still feel, I don't know. I for one, I was watching. I'm like, even watching this, I can still feel what. I'm like, these guys are walking me like, because there's no way those guys, all of them from the writers to all of them are students of the game. I don't think they know for sure, obviously, Netflix, the big bucks, the people with the big money would want to have their way because they paid for this. So we are not going to say no, but we are not also going to say yes and then kill ourselves at the end of the day.
Yes.
Because 10 years will elapse. What if they are not pleased with the deal? And like, come on, we'll do this again. Would they go? But you over, it's just like, I mean, we have one mic here. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy. Just 2 days. You are doing what you're supposed to do 2 months later. So like, it's easy to get bored and all of that. So like, I feel like I feel watching. I'm like, I'm not sure that I know for sure that they're giving me everything. Yes. But at the same time, I still feel like there's something I'm like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Bailey, Becky, and Lyra, hugging and kissing and thanking God for. I'm
like you said, I feel like definitely they're not giving us everything. There's some things that say hiding, and at the same time, I feel like they're giving us too much. Like, there's nothing wrong with showing what goes on backstage. Yes. Yeah, but when you show in Paul Heyman words, when you show us how you're pulling the ropes, how you're telling the referee wait outside. Okay, it's your time, go in. Don't show me that. You can show me the celebration, like when Naomi won the belt and she went back and all the girls were crying. Now that's beautiful. I love to see that. Yeah. But now showing me how you're like, okay, Naomi's coming. Okay, Naomi. That's like, no, we don't need to. And now there's something I saw.
Okay.
There's something I saw, and I don't know. A whole lot of wrestling fans will not like it. I'm a core wrestling fan. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But this debate of wrestling being fake,
Uh-oh.
someone
Uh-oh.
said wrestlers come and defend, they give you their own versions and everything. But now showing us this WWE Unreal, like it's when you show us these things and you show us too much, you show us the plan, you show us the, and again, this is not from me, this is coming from someone that I saw on TikTok. When you show us the plan, when you show us, oh, Seth Rollins is going to win the world title, oh yeah. You know, when Seth Rollins eventually wins that world title, it doesn't feel real. It just feels like, all right, this guy's held this title long enough. Yeah, take, it's your turn. Go, it's your turn. And that's this is what people are feeling.
You know, we
Having all this.
would love to get into the whole show blow by blow. Pause. I know we have one mic here, and I'm saying blow. Africa, I'm going to do this show, but like, we're gonna get into the show blow by blow. Get your head out of the gutter.
Blow by blow.
But AFK, like, I loved. I'm never gonna watch this shit with my godparents and my little cousins and nephews. Never.
My father says no, go watch out.
I'm not even trying it because they won't look at me. I'm like, I get most of the things we saw on this series. I've already passed, right?
Yeah.
These were all the debates we were having. So it's as if we are now getting the opportunity to actually see it in person and be like, okay, so this is what they were thinking and all of that. It doesn't still take away from the magic. That's why, like, in as much as you want to give them bullshit for this, you still have to, like, because you still see the way they are like protecting things. But we just want to say episode 1. Let's start with episode 1. The title of the episode was No Days Off. But first, like, one of the piece I had sketch here on the tab was Bobby Roode on the writer's chair, Bobby Roode on the executive producing chair, like Bobby Roode, like
glorious scripting.
I wasn't really opportunity to really watch him in TNA, right, when he was doing his thing. But I watched like the later part of this, like the career. But like I really got into the Bobby Roode experience when it came down to NXT Black and Gold, and you could see a rub of Ric Flair in him, a rub of Triple H in him, and obviously he looks a lot like Triple H if you really want to look at him. So it's as if he's one of those Triple H guys, one of his boys that like he will never let go and everything. So seeing him on that chair, and he's such a professional, and I was like, jeez, like throughout the episode, like I was, fascinated by like how somebody could, because he did not really have a great of a main roster career, right? So to see how, like, I mean, and it's involved in like the biggest shits.
We will think he was involved in the set.
Yes, I know we're getting. I was like, I want to say that we are going to talk about that, but like if we're going to go straight to that one, like you see that one, like he's like the big storyline when The Rock, Roman, Cody, like he was in the midst of, and you saw one of those people that Triple H always talk to. And I'm like,
he's always
attending crazy. Like, so like you watching, like how was like the experience for you seeing?
I'm see, when it comes to watching other wrestling brands, that's me, man. I'm a huge WWE fan, but you see, I watch everything, and I've watched TNA for years. People would say, what do you think Bobby Roode do for the writer's seat? Bobby Roode has been doing this thing for years. Bobby Roode has been in this business longer than Finn Balor. It's not even a joke. He has been in this business when he was tag partners with James Storm in TNA, then he became world champion and everything, then he came to NXT. Bobby Roode has years of experience, and honestly, during his time in TNA, Bobby Roode had no bad story. His stories were always good. I don't know about matches. Bobby Roode had great matches. Some matches were filler, some were great. But when it comes to story, Bobby Roode had good stories. And to an extent, him and Dixie, who was in charge of TNA then, had a good relationship. And when you have a good relationship with your boss, you can easily chip in ideas like, yo, let's try this. Yeah. And when you already have that and your career is good, and then you come to NXT, and again, Bobby Roode's career at NXT, no bad story. In fact, no bad match.
No, none.
His entrances were beautiful.
Oh my god.
His
always
attire,
every single
his songs,
time.
His matches. Bro, he was one of the best NXT champions in my own opinion. Finn Balor is top tier, but he was one of the best. And then he comes to the main roster. Unfortunately, his neck, no more career for him. Why leave the business when I can enlighten, and I could do more with my writing skills? And with all the things that has been involved with, it has been very good. I mean, man, all the places I've seen him, no bad stories there. Nah, I I love it.
I have one person else I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna ask you about because it's like kind of like something I'm watching all through these episodes and like seeing the way this man has been carried. And I'm gonna point that out at almost at the end of this interview. We are gonna tie it back to this Bobby Roode shit. But before that, Becky Lynch said on this show, it's as if the thing went over everybody's head. Like even me, I had to like pause, rewind. Like what did she say? She said she's like final contract. Is it like a final? Are we?
She thinking of leaving.
It's more of like what does that mean? Is it kind of like something like maybe because she had tried to explain the whole scenario of like because they tried to like do like a way they were saying I was like when she got pregnant, taking off the baby and all of that, and like she asked him like I need to take this leave. After that match at Night of Champions with Liv Morgan, like she never came back. Like she had a match on Raw and that was it. I mean we're like Rebecca Quinn, all elite. We are like seeing all those memes, and this lady just went home and rested before coming back this year, like literally a year and if not wrong. So like when she was talking about like my last contract because she now training with her husband, trying to get back into shape, and she came back ripped, looking good. We can arguably say she's doing the best work of her career since the man character in 2018, 2019. Like I feel like this is like the best. Like everything she's just using it 10 across the board. You can imagine what the bond that she gave to Nikki Bella, like that's still like the match wasn't that, but like that promo was apex. So like, do you think she might be on her last run? Is it something like maybe?
Well, again, when it comes to watching other things, I don't just watch wrestling. I watch their personal lives. And recently, Becky and Seth were on a talk show where they were talking about a whole lot of things. And then the question of when you're retiring came up. Since everyone is retiring now, the question came up. Seth said he has a lot to give, and Becky said she too has a lot to give. That she's not ready to stop quite yet. Now I feel like if anything regarding contract, it's just maybe a matter of okay, I'm going to put this on hold and finish up with other things outside. Because when it comes to her going to other companies, I don't know, anything can happen in the world of wrestling. But I mean, I believe Seth's still in WWE doing his thing. She too, and Becky, believe it or not, Becky has achieved a lot, but she still has a lot to achieve too. I mean, there are new titles every day. See, at some point, bro, honestly, there might be a trios championship for the women's in WWE at some point. I don't know. So there are new titles every day. There are new achievements every day. There's always something new to achieve. So I feel like Becky has achieved a lot, but she still has a lot to achieve. She knows too. And I don't think she's leaving. If she's talking about contracts, possibly, let me keep wrestling first. I have other things to do. Because she has a book. Yeah. She has a daughter. So many things she has to do outside. So maybe she just wants to check those boxes outside too before she comes back.
I mean, because that woman is doing one of the best jobs of her career. So
she's doing very well. I mean,
because honestly, like how many years would the contract be? Like 3 years. So 3 years she's done.
And she's ripped.
She's young. She's like she can still go
so much.
I mean, so like we have like 5 episodes to get in on this podcast. But like what I will try to do on this is try to like do shout outs to some of the segments on each episode. Like for episode 1, shout out to Liv Morgan and the highlights from their match and that Oblivion, that Monday Night Raw, the Oblivion she gave to Lyra Valkyria. Jeez, the way Lyra just landed pinpoint on her head and took that shit like a champ. I'm like, shit. That was Raw after minute. It was perfect. I also give shout out to Becky. The heel turn, you saw Becky being obviously because like the thing did not really go when people were cheering for her. She just came back like I'm on Heroes Welcome. Fans would not really like. Now this is the problem with one of these like series like this because we'll get into this part of Becky. We'll also talk about on the episodes that we have to review here. You'll see more of like I'll see they humanize you. Right? Yeah. I see you crying, I see you worried, I see you having human emotions, and then on TV, I'm supposed to hate you. It's so hard for me to process my brain, like hate you, when I know for sure that you're sweet person behind the scenes. So it's one of those things that we have to bite the bullet. And shout out to Gunther and Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, like that angle was impeccable. Like we loved it when we saw it, but like
they were this close to making Pat McAfee give Gunther. I was crazy. I remember that.
Do you know the sweet part?
I was crazy.
When the my family boys jumped in and the security were ready to tackle them. I love that shit because it's so realistic because There's no way, like, imagine the ends. All you guys, they attack one of you.
And the rest
It is like, even if we there for where Am is there, I'm very sure your boss want to reach. Like, not now I got the bit, so they go one rush. So a lot of fans say they rush, but they tackled all of them. And you loved it when, you know, when it was dramatic. It was like, kind of like, which kind of series are they watch so? But like, watching the behind the scenes, this is one of the parts like this scene is good. Because you're like watching things and you're like, oh, you just saying to say, hold on to it, focus on him, focus on the face. And like, you were like, you could feel it's as if it took me back to Raw After Mania. And so shout out to
and dare I say something, this WWE on Unreal made me realize how every camera work is very intentional.
Oh my god.
You know, at some point I thought the cameramen are just timing. Oh, go here. Watching this made me realize every camera work, every pyro, every song, it's very intentional. Cause you hear Hunter at the Triple H backstage hearing, switch.
What if you don't switch? It missed the money shot.
And let me tell you, man, if Hunter tells you jump and you don't jump, you are definitely getting the pedigree.
If possibly fired.
As nice as that man is, if he tells you jump and you don't jump, come, I'm going to knock you out. I mean, see early nights now, but we'll get there. Yeah.
Oh shit. Also, Becky. Also, you see Becky getting angry, like a match with this girl.
Yeah,
after the match, like she don't let it breach, just jumped right in. The fans like I think they could not really react to when she turned heel and all of that. So some of these are all the things that you would see, and then she coming back, you see her beating herself all over. Oh my god, like I'm sorry, I could not. It's cool, it's fine, but you know you don't fuck up, like
to an extent, seeing their human nature is quite beautiful.
I think that's like one of the best things, like on this this series that you like. Okay, so you look and you're like, cool. So yeah, that was it for episode 1. So episode 1, are we recommending this series? We are not recommending the series, but like if you want,
see, this is the thing. If you are a smart, how do I say without sounding insulting? If you are a smart wrestling fan that knows how to
take some shit,
take some and still love wrestling, definitely
because
watch
you're
it.
not because
again,
he's not smart. Yeah. He's not watching. He said he's not watching. We know he's not smart. He can't. He said,
I will not throw shades at my brother. No way. But see.
But are you not supposed to support me here in this series, still back to like what we were trying to talk. Like this series is crazy, and all of the madness that's around Unreal. So they tagged episode 2 The Truth, and
Truth shall set you free.
I feel this was one of the episodes. I think this should be the only episode that, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was bawling my eyes out because I watched it. It was late at night, around 2-3. That was when I was watching this part. And now they'll be like, oh, because it's black. It's not because our truth is black, or it's more of like, that's my childhood, right?
I actually watched that one. That was the only one I enjoyed. Because I watched.
It's not like I was on Unreal. That's why they were doing the on our shows, right?
Yeah, and
on the whole craziness that happened.
Deserved and everything. And I like the fact that he was being very honest about the thing. Because even in interviews and stuff, he didn't hate anyone. He does not hate anyone for this. He understood that, okay, this is the situation. WWE is trying to be more serious, you know, and I'm not. And when it comes to, if you notice, the new roster now is all about high flyers, technical wrestlers, all that. I'm not there anymore, so they want to take me out. It's cool, it's calm, but the fans brought me back. It was good.
Could we say Triple H loves our truth?
Triple H loves our truth
because you can't say he doesn't love you because he
does.
He brought that guy back when Randy Orton came back. Yes. He debuted. He brought back Punk. Archie came back that night. Yeah. Like he purposefully
he's always making. See, you can't tell me people don't love our truth. Heyman has laughed at our truth jokes. Brock Lesnar.
He makes
everyone
the man.
Yeah, he
makes the national treasure, international treasure.
Fact. But at the end of the day, it's business, man. It's business.
Okay, so you feel like the board of directors might like he's been climbing around. He's not using the ring. Exactly. So why are we paying him?
And excuse me, I need people to understand something that when we
worked here.
No, I don't think so. But I need people to understand that when you see wrestlers being released or something, it won't be only to get the company now. Because if you want to, you'll be like, Triple H did.
He should have got it. That's what I was about to say. Like he's supposed. It's as if we expect him to go there and fight. I'm like, no, we're not going to. But like, you can fight for for everybody now.
Exactly.
So that's the one part I was like, where we worked here, because like our truth. Who wants to fight our truth? You see how everybody from the camera, the crew, the
Well,
boys and
really
girls,
they're
they
really-
finally were like, like it's as if sometimes it feels like
I didn't even believe when I saw
The Cody-
when Truth posted on Twitter. I didn't even believe. I was like,
I think Cody made something like, I'm like, was Cody's insinuating that they should take from like wrestlers paycheck? If you reach it's been a cost for everybody, take
Just
and
give it.
give truth, make a give. And do you think if that was like ever a deal, we say, okay, if you want him so bad, more of an account money for now, no, do you think they will do that?
Yes.
I believe they will.
yes.
Because that's how good our truth is.
And again, this particular unreal has made me realize that these wrestlers they are really good human beings. They are really. Oh, who would have thought that Braun Breaker is one of the nicest person backstage? Like everyone is so loving, and so I fully believe that if they were going to remove from their pay, they will all agree.
I'm going to say this out provocation. He said, one of his interviews, ESPN, that was last year when they about we went to London, wrestle time. He had an interview with, is it the Get Up crew for ESPN, one of the, and it was as if Braun was a puppy.
Yeah.
He when he was talking,
He's
Cody had
so-
to even make a joke when Cody was on ESPN talking
Yeah.
like, and like it's so I'm like shit, they should never give send him for media because he's a badass in the ring, but he's like oh my
Bro,
God, I beg go.
this man is in the ring twitching, yelling, I'll spear your soul out. And then online is just
He's like I'm like Jesus, he's such a
that's crazy.
I mean they
See, I really like seeing the human side of these wrestlers. I really do. Because, man, you realize how beautiful they are backstage.
Road Dogg.
Mm.
I mean, you love to see a black and white relationship
Yes, I do.
because you just saw how it's as like actually literally saying like it was almost supposed to be fired and all that, like Road Dogg saying, you know sometimes you just
they were tactic partners.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he just saw that guy just on that show, like and obviously I'm very sure he went back to tell the company like I'm gonna get one guy where I see the if you can. Now this is where it gets cute because it's like selfishly he might have done it so that he can save his own career because obviously maybe be the go with, but like at the same time doing something for somebody got himself over, like he got like he's just like I just love the relationship. And man, that scene when Arthur came back and he was just waiting and they helped, like that shit messed me up. That shit messed me up big time.
Beautiful.
That shit messed me up.
Bro, I have goosebumps thinking about it, bro.
Because you understand like friendship, brotherhood, like somebody you're day one. And like sometimes something will happen and you're like you don't even deserve to be here if they are not here. Not in a way that says, so man I threw my life away and everything because like I mean he said it best, like it's the business. But sometimes even the business self they tire people.
And honestly, the reason why I feel like this was not a walk. The reason why I fully believe that WWE is in a state where, as much as they are jokes, they need a level of seriousness and skill. If you notice, when True came back, he was serious. For a while before he went back to joking, he was serious. Cut his hair, attacked John Cena. Was far more serious, and you notice his movesets too. There are a couple of moves that I haven't seen our True doing in a very long time to show you that they needed something serious from him. But he's just a funny guy. The company was like, no. But now realizing that, bro, truth is really important. Even if, how do you make a man? You put him in a 1 minute segment, and he's, no offense to WWE quality right now, but he's far more entertaining than the whole show. No offense. Like, you put our truth in
Whatever you
in
put
1 minute segment. 1 minute segment with anybody.
He owns that
And
shit.
that particular segment is far more entertaining than any other segment you put down. Like, and you're telling me, bro, nah.
Like it's one of those things you're like fire him. Like how do you even sit down and think of firing out? Like
Bro.
other people don't need to fire. I'm not saying anybody should lose their job, but like
I get people supposed to lose their job, sure.
not sure. Like so that way.
No, funny though, I want to no. Tozawa is a demon. Have you seen Tozawa in Ring of Honor? Damn, New Japan.
Tozawa when he came to
demon.
205 live.
Tozawa is a deep. See,
Well, not
creative is holding him down. Forgive me, creative is holding Tozawa down. Because Tozawa is in the same. Forgive me for saying it again. Tozawa is in the same league as Shinsuke or Ricochet. Yes, Tozawa is in the same league as Will Ospreay to an extent. Yes, forgive me for saying.
The guy is good.
Tozawa is good. Tozawa is good. You can say Will Ospreay is better. Yeah, sure, no problem. But Tozawa is good. Nah, they hold him down. But I think people that I want them to start. I'll keep that one to myself. Nikki Bella, but I'll keep that one to myself. Did I say?
We are not coming for anybody to be fired, but like
You keep it like, so yeah.
Naomi, like, holy fucking shit.
With that evil laugh.
Sister, like, damn. Like, that was the best thing 2025 for me.
I did vex for Jimmy also.
Like, Jimmy,
how dare you put it?
You Netflixing and chilling right there. Like,
Why
that shit wasn't needed.
Oh, you need to wait 6 more months.
I mean,
at least I enjoy her reign.
Damn.
Man.
I mean, come on.
Because she deserves it, man.
Oh my
she
God.
Deserves
Talk
it
about.
And she left, she went to TNA.
They thought that, like, she was pregnant while still wrestling. I'm like, that baby was meant to be a wrestler. Baby Uso is like, get ready, WrestleMania 52.
Jacob Fatu season 2 or something.
Oh, goodness.
Bro.
Now you're fucking me. I crazy. Like, just having the fans say, welcome back, she's still not here. And you see the way they try to, like, address the whole situation and all of that. Like, Triple H was not in power when that shit happened. And I remember when they were pushing everything, like, oh, it was on Sasha, for that Sasha made Naomi walk out and all of that. But, like, there comes a time, like, even you personally, you have to choose yourself. And, like, you don't go tell me, say, we'll be tag team champions, and then you're putting us to fight each other. Now, the tag team, what thing will come to the tag team belts? Like, if it was not important, why do you put effort to, like, pair ourselves up, win it, and now we are, like, doing
because I hope people understand that when it comes to championship belts here, as much as the belt is big, if you as the wrestler don't make that belt even bigger, so why give us a belt? We make it big and then allow us fights against each other. Then the belt now seems kind of useless. So we're just holding the belt for the sake of, we don't get it to do with this title, so just hold on face, hold on till we decide. So as one point, man, you want what's best for your career. I don't even care who was at fault. I don't care if it was Sasha. I don't care if it was Naomi. I don't care if it was Triple H. I don't care if it was Vince was there by that time. Yes, I don't care if it was Vince. The aim was these two girls wanted what's best for themselves, and they were like, I know you're the biggest company right now, but that don't mean so I could chop nonsense for the sake of, so I'll leave. And they left, and look at them. Sasha winning 200 plus belts. no shade though, like I'm just, Sasha winning 200 plus belts. Naomi going to TNA, hustling, winning their title, coming back, winning. So they are doing very well for themselves, honestly.
And shout out to, like,
and if they did not leave, what I don't think Naomi would be champion. I don't think so. If they did not leave, Naomi would have been champion.
The best work of her career.
Yes, yeah.
The best work of her career since Feel the Glow era.
And if you notice, she went to TNA and came back and she had different mood sets. See,
yeah.
It's all about improving, evolution. Same thing with Sasha.
And she changed. The fans were invested again because they were like, we see this girl work hard for this. And 1 year in TNA, she showed like she had it. She came back and like, welcome back home. Like, you needed to be back home to get this shit done. And they stood by her throughout. And like, even how many people would turn heel and then fans who like, we still love you. Like, countless. But these are all felt more personal. Like, they couldn't just hate like, girl, you work hard for this shit. And like, I mean, when she won Money in the Bank, like, maybe she was like, can I put a tip on? Like, she was like, can I put it? I'm like, girl, she's already walking. She was
taking a picture and was like, yo, can I
tip it? I'm like, yeah, you already talking about.
Like, man, if I customizing also, even the belt.
She's already talking about character work. That's how you know somebody is good.
I can bet when she won the title and went back to her, like, yo, boss, you know what I want to do.
Can I tape this shit? Caution tape all over. Like, when she was showing her husband the tongue, I'm like, God, calm down. With blades.
But I don't know, Jimmy, you freaky boy.
Jimmy's freaky.
Boy.
Jimmy's freaky. Like, I'm very sure the next that she did in the Usos house, like the Jimmy and Nami house, is like crazy.
But I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy.
Over happy. Like, I mean, I hope that baby comes out healthy as fuck. I hope, like, I mean, I hope she's
that baby
back.
come out eating.
My biggest fantasy. My biggest wish, let me know it's fantasy because obviously people will not get crazy. Fans are crazy. But my biggest wish.
You are fantasizing about another man's wife.
That was the word was going on here. But damn, Naomi is good. Like, my biggest wish is when Naomi makes her return, I want them to. I know the baby will stay young.
Put her back in that house.
I want her to come out with the baby. You know, she said, even if I have to come back with my baby in my house, breastfeeding and all, I'm gonna beat all you heifers. Like, I want her to make a return with a baby in the ham. Like, that would be epic. That would be like,
baby one side eating.
Like, I want her to be like, pass the baby to Michael Cole. I'm like, holy shit, let me go do business.
But let's be serious here. I'm scared for now because one of the most difficult things in wrestling is leaving your belt due to an injury or something, and then coming back to not just get the belt, but get that momentum. Let's give, for example, if I want to use guys, Finn Balor, I'm still waiting. I'm still begging. Like, it's not even a joke. I am praying.
When last was that? SummerSlam 2019.
Bro.
We've never gotten back to that.
Balor has not won a title.
It's been 10 years.
He's losing matches.
It's been 10 years.
To me, I don't like Judgment Day.
Finn Balor.
Exactly. That's your bro. I hate Judgment Day. Not because they are heels, but because of what they are doing to Finn. Honestly, I like what they did with him and
I mean, the demon is even dead.
Bro, I like what they did with this guy, him and his partner.
Is it Dominic?
No, the other one.
JD McDonald.
Yeah, I like what they did when he won the title. I was like, okay. And then they were having good matches. Okay. Then they took the title off of. No, then they were not defending the title. Then they took the title. And now Finn is now out here cleaning the toilet for Dom and cleaning this shoe. Oh. And then CM Punk. Okay. The music is back. Woo, Prince. When I get to the demon. And then it goes back to being here. And I'm like, man. So I don't want Naomi coming back too. And now trying to, before you know, she don't want to act with Bianca Belair. Oh, let's twin it. I don't want that. In fact, the moment Naomi is back, go straight for Jade Cargill. Straight. I hope Jade Cargill is still champion by then. Just go straight. Have banger matches.
Or at least Bianca.
Bianca, come back, collect someone's belt, go straight for Bianca. If I go for Rhea, just straight to the top. That's what I'm begging God for. Finn, me, I'm begging God for you too.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, we need to turn this Finn Balor to Victory Balor. It's crazy. But like episode 3 was more of like shout out to me. Kind of like this episode was like more freestyle. We had Penta. I mean, Penta is really good.
Smooth operator.
Everybody was giving, like, you had for the man there giving glory. Everybody was like giving glory. Like, you saw the whole thing. He has a score and all of that. Chelsea Green
is doing absolutely well.
After Naomi, one of my favorites.
Absolutely well.
Like, she's my truth.
Yes.
Of the women's division. So good.
Well.
So
I'm happy her husband too is around. Well.
The fact that shout out to Matt Cardona coming back. Like, well, how for my Zack Ryder? How can they figure out something for her?
Chelsea Green.
Like, I'm like, this way I was like, are they working us too? Because you don't tell me you sit down there and you don't know what to do for Chelsea Green. And like, Michael P.A. had this to say when he was like, I had this written down. Getting ready to give up, like she, getting ready to give up and getting this was not it. No, they said his words, not mine, that Chelsea is not in the leagues of them Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratton. Arguably, you could say that. Charlotte, but saying she's the one.
To... Sorry, Charlotte is not in the league of Tiffany Stratton too. I still don't like Charlotte Flair. This is not the podcast where this is not the Charlotte Agenda podcast. Sorry, but Charlotte is not in the league of Chelsea Green. So bite me, beat me at that. I still stand to my word, but please continue.
So he said Chelsea Green is the key for the maker. I'm like, shit. How did you feel hearing like I get these people, they understand, okay, I mean tough shit. But like I don't feel like I would, like how would I feel knowing like, okay, I'm just the stepping stone for everybody. I'm always gonna be the bridesmaid, never the bride. Because that was what he meant by saying all of that shit.
But you see, that's where
I mean, this is episode 3 division.
Yeah. That's where I'd say evolution will come in place. Because now Chelsea is not a bad wrestler, she's good too. But I mean, she could do more. Change her finisher. I don't like her finisher, honestly. I don't like it. Change her finisher, change her moveset, get better. She's good already. She get better. Now she's considered more like he said, an our truth for the women, She's just there to entertain, yell and everything. And I'm also happy for her when she won the US Championship. But now I feel like if she wants to be in the league of the Bianca Belair, because I will not say Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair and Rhea, before she can get to the goats, she wants to get
the Charlotte Flairs.
Who's that? Who's Charlotte? But if she wants to get to the Stephanie Vaquia and Liv Morgan,
the Charlotte Flairs.
she needs to be able to put in the work, like improve her style, evolve.
That's
Because
what-
but now, listen, if you put Stephanie Vaquer here and you put
Charlotte Flair.
Chelsea Green here, and you see their moveset, bro, Stephanie is an
Legs.
OP wrestler.
Legs.
She's elite.
Legs.
Now,
And Chelsea can be this good.
And now,
they can't all not
yeah,
allowed. It's
and
not
now-
expansive.
And I see the funny thing. If it's body wise, forgive me for sexualizing them, but if it's body wise, Chelsea looks beautiful. Chelsea is absolutely beautiful. Is it legs? She has long legs. She's beautiful. She's good and everything. Now I just believe the only thing putting her down is she could do much better in the ring. That's just to me. Because I believe if you
But
are,
Chelsea is
you're
good.
OP,
You know,
she's
good.
good.
Chelsea can be good.
I
But
mean,
this is the problem with like obviously
I don't know.
you have to work
For the people
like character.
for the people that don't watch other wrestling, if you see a match with Penta in Triple H,
She said she mentioned that match. She mentioned that match.
she killed it.
The internet says it.
She killed it. But now, show us, find a way, convince Hunter, show us that thing in WWE.
She needs to get serious.
I need that to
I need my
fix it
serious Chelsea.
Yeah, I need
I'm
I
done
need
with
my
the
serious
this.
Chelsea.
Chris Park, the producer. I think Abyss, Monster
Yeah,
Abyss. Did you watch season 1, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene where I don't know something happened with the main event and he was apologizing to.
And he was like, it's not your fault, it's not your fault.
It's like they say, guy, it's not your fault. The guy see the bang.
Chief was like, oh no, I've lost my job. Oh no, so I'm so sorry. Like, it's not you. I know, I'm sorry.
You know that was like, I don't know, like I don't really see it that way until I listened to the review from Jim Cornette, and Jim Cornette was eating the fuck out of that. Like he was not sharing story about Abyss, like he's such a nice person, like something that they used to use it and rip him, like the bosses used to rip him, like back in the days and all of that. You see, like he's still.
You think someone that huge is so nice. See,
like he's so nice, so
seeing the human side is just
like
crazy.
the way he was approaching to Bruce. I'm like, guy, don't do that. Bruce don't yes now.
your
Bruce
fault,
don't kill you now. Wait till it is. He said, "Big Bruce."
I thought they explained to him
Bruce,
that your job is to give them the OT. If the performance mess up, it's not you.
Your
Don't
fault.
stress. And he's like, I know,
but like he didn't beg. I'm like, guy, leave this thing. They say you don't. They say
Oh
don't
my
do.
God.
So I'm like, he didn't even get this time around, right? I don't know which match was it. What match
That was
was it?
Money in the Bank. I think that was the finals for Money in the Bank.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Now, this is where I had a go that the set screw element that wasn't purposeful because you saw when like they don't really give you business of the day. Like what he said, okay, like these two guys were supposed because when I don't they beef for like months, like let's say a year itself. So like that moment where like E09 said they did not do that, they did not go with that. Obviously, you know this wrestlers when they go out there, they go off freestyle.
No, and that's the thing. According to what I remember watching it, the moment Seth was going to win the Money in the Bank, yes. But the moment was for LA Knight.
Yeah.
Because Triple H clearly told him that, okay, this is the thing, Seth is going for the briefcase. Before he gets there, you come drag him, you guys fight a little. You go up, Seth drags you down, you attack Seth, bam. And then you get there, and then you are like holding the briefcase. Now that moment is, finally, LA Knight, yeah, Seth comes and takes you down and then wins it. But now, that moment can now put a match where when Seth wins the title, LA Knight, well, you know I had the briefcase. You know,
Yes, I had it right.
but now instead, LA delayed the moment. I don't want to blame him because again, they're not telling us everything, so I don't really know whose fault it was really. Maybe poor timing or poor communication or whatever. But LA kind of delayed, and if you notice, Seth too was delaying. Like, where's LA?
Where's LA?
Even not even Paul.
Was that why?
Heyman.
Yes. Well, I
Even
don't know why
Heyman,
was that like he had to change. Like he had like let's do something different.
Even Heyman was like, "Don't stand up, bro. Get up. Don't stand up. Don't get
I
up."
think also like urgency. Somebody go tell him like he should move.
Yeah, and he was delaying, and when he came out, he ended up instead of going straight up, he ended up just going straight, and they just like, all right, let's just switch it. Let's not ruin the moment. And then Seth gets the briefcase. Now, that's just Elena just lost his moment. Moment where he could like, I was going to win, like it was my briefcase for the taking, and Seth takes it. And that will make us hit Seth even more. Because I'm like, finally, LA has won, and then Seth takes it, and then we get to hit Seth and more hit on Seth. So you see, it's just so many things.
I don't know. Like that, I don't know. That shit made me look at Seth and I'm like, oh shit, like man, you were going to still win. Like, why couldn't you just give him like happy man? Like,
but again, we don't know. You don't really know the blame. It could be poor communication, poor timing. But I like the way Triple H handled. This shows how good of a boss he is. He obviously told
You know
LA,
how to manage ego.
He told LA his mind that yo, it's meant to be your moment, everything, but anyhow, it don't happen, it don't happen.
I know they
Then
always
we'll have
make
to
a
live
joke.
with
I know
it.
they always make a joke. 2009 video game where they're
Yeah.
like the SmackDown roster versus the Raw roster. You had Dave Stone Cold, Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, Great Khali, Batista, John Cena, Edge, Chris Jericho, Jesus, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Are you hearing the names? I mean, iconic names. Kane, bro. Like Vince, obviously Vince can handle even.
Yeah.
Vince can handle everything. But like Triple H, I feel like this is the biggest egocentric
definitely the
like we have, like,
Because
look at it now, because before you now only one place day, right? Like if you know they work here,
And
you know, but now I feel like options full ground.
the reason why I believe Triple H is better at this because the one, like you said, WWE was the only company that was hot there. There was Ring of Honor, there were other companies,
But like that's
imagine leaving 60,000 people just to go to 600 people.
Sometimes too.
Sometimes too. You know. So go now. Vince was not trying to
Go breakneck for two.
Vic was threatening you. I say jump. Oh, you don't want to jump, go. Go now. I think the only person that had the mind to stand up to him was John, and John knew his worth. That's why John Cena was it. But the rest were like, hey, go now. I tell you jump. Because Vince was creating crazy storylines out there, and I was like, how did they agree for
you have to be so ballsy to walk away from that.
And I'll come to now. Triple H is not trying to impact fear in them, because then if you know when people talk about Vince, they're like,
full ground though.
when people are like, Vince called me to your office, I'm like, oh my god, Vince.
You know, I'm not sure they're having that with Triple H.
Yeah, I remember they started talking about being in Vince's office, and he was like scared for his life and everything.
Sasha said she's not even near that house.
Yeah, and see, Triple H is hardly in the office. He's always with them, having meetings with them, being friendly with them, taking pictures with them, and everything. And now there's AEW, and you guys WWE fans can lie to themselves and say WWE to an extent is doing better than AEW. Yes, but AEW to the back people. Same way WWE is having 60,000, AEW is having 30,000. So if I leave WWE and go to AEW, I will still go well.
If now 1,000 people show up, at least I'm carrying the biggest one. AEW is paying the biggest.
And TNA is doing well too. New Japan too is doing well. So if I want to leave, I will leave and see Tommaso now. I want to go, I'll go and I will still blow. Nothing where you go do me. I see Ricochet too, all these things. So for the fact that Triple H will have to humble himself and talk to them like, okay, yo, I don't like this. You could have done this. But no problem, let's move forward. And for the fact that everyone respects Triple H, show you that Triple H has been such a good leader. He has been such an amazing leader for every single one. Obviously, he will fail sometimes, he will mess up here and there, but we're human beings, nobody's perfect. So, but he's doing well. Honestly speaking, he's doing very well.
I asked you why light dim. He said that because of Charlotte Flair.
Yes, no. See, there are two reasons: either Charlotte Flair or the reflection from Sammy's forehead with this oil on his face.
I was thinking when this shit was coming. Like, I'm trying to keep the gimmick alive now.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a professional, man, but there's way too much oil right here, man.
And we have one mic.
You see, and the history with oil and having one mic, I mean, you already know how that guy ended, so.
Damn! Like, I knew you were gonna go there. But like, episode 4 and 5.
Yeah.
What was like your biggest takeaway from the last episodes? That Rollins is a dick.
No. That Rollins is one of the... See, Rollins could come and tell people, we could see video evidence that somebody, God forbid, I don't want to use this example, but this is what I tell people that, God forbid, if Rollins supposedly passes away, God forbid, we will still won't believe him. Even if we see video evidence of him going, we no go be. Even if we see a coffin, even if we see him getting buried, if there's a Royal Rumble 2 days after that burial, we'll be like that. This nigga is coming. This boy is
the king of rules.
Because again, I need this man comes for this Royal Rumble. Just said to just forget it. No one would ever believe him.
This video will come out before the Royal Rumble begins, because I'm already making this. Like,
and I don't already buy data just to
like Rollins might be coming back.
If this man comes back, man, I'll scream.
He might pull John Cena on us.
I see him. I lucky see him.
Use 2 months to come back.
I see him coming back. But at the same time, maybe this time he's actually serious. He might not actually come.
It's actually no. The injury is legit. I'm just saying more of like, come on, don't bite them for us. I know. All I'm trying to say, like Rollins might pull John Cena at Madison Square Garden on us, where he was supposed to be out from that shoulder injury. It was also a pectoral disease like for 6 months, and he came back in 3. So like, what if Rollins has as of yesterday, Rollins was still in US.
Yeah, he was
ESPN.
ESPN,
So what makes you think that he cannot be floating overnight? Red eye Jess.
As SmackDown they go on, as everybody focus on SmackDown.
No, he's already there. And the way they've released all the news of like surprises. Oba was supposed to be Oba, like we knew that we were like feeling like Oba will be part of this Royal Rumble because he dropped his belt. Oba has been announced. Roman Reigns that's supposed to be like Ozzy would definitely be in Saudi Arabia. He has been announced. Cody has announced. Brock announced on Pat McAfee show. Like with it, like who was the surprise again?
I just really feel like it's Chris
Jericho. 2 things.
Chris Jericho or Roman will win. Either one of those two.
Or Rollins come back. Wild card.
I just don't see Rollins coming. I know this man may come back. Even if he does, I don't see him coming back. I may be wrong, but I don't see him coming back. Is it that Chris Jericho returns or Roman Reigns wins it, or they might just twist the whole narrative and we see we lost Kenny Omega.
I believe we should do a little bit of Royal Rumble prediction before we do that. Still in that household, Becky. There was a thing that she was crying when she was talking about like the last time she was here, WrestleMania 30, is it 39? Yes. Like her dad was there, the dad was there, cancer and all, and like she was trying to touch place, like the way she just like started like bawling. You know, someone like getting shook, like I don't wanna, I'm trying to be the man, yeah, I'm just the cousin, but and like jeez, like I just had this because I'm like, I just like it's so relatable because like when somebody is losing somebody, like somebody has lost somebody, like there's somebody like you just felt like. I'm like, I wrote down, I'm like, shit, Becky got me. I swear to God, like, it's not easy, coming in there, like, the human, and for that match to go south, that match went south. It didn't even nothing worked out, like, everything was just the shit. But, like, CM Punk, not like, like, I love the fact that I'm like, in as much as you want to be a good businessman. Oh, shout out to CM Punk, is the 2K16, 2K26 cover boy. Like crazy. 2-time
super proud of that man.
Nobody sharing it with him.
Nobody.
Is the spotlight.
Yeah.
Did Cody have this thing? Or Cody was shared with Rhea Ripley and
Cody shared with
Ripley.
Cody had his own.
But I think
Cody had his own. The ladies had their own too. I think so. Yes. Ripley shared with Bianca. Then Cody had his own.
Okay, because I was thinking Ripley, they threw their shirt together.
They had different versions.
This shit was. So
check it. Just check it.
We are having a lot of shit going on here. So like, let's get into the Royal Rumble predictions. I mean, we'll get to see this one is going to be an exclusive.
Royal Rumble prediction. I believe the OTC is going to win it. I don't think he needs it because he has had his 4-year run already. But OTC is possibly going to win it. If you ask me who I want to win, if Finn Balor was on the Royal Rumble, I'd want him to win. God, please. But
they said the Royal Rumble was full for Finn Balor.
But now Trick Williams is...
But Brock Lesnar announced...
Trick Williams announced on SmackDown. He announced as...
So, which list? Is it like for Raw people?
I don't know again at this point. But
is there an agending for Finn Balor that we don't know?
If I see Dominic...
And it's hard to hope.
If I see Dominic Mysterio... Mysterio in the Royal Rumble and I don't see Finn Balor...
Ray is in Saudi.
Yeah,
Dominic is in Saudi, I believe.
Yes.
Like a lot of people are in Saudi.
A whole lot of people are in. Basically, almost.
Bro, they built a temporary stadium in something days.
You cannot tell me that WWE is not seeing money now. When last did you get that a wrestling company built their own stadium?
No, the government built it. But like in the government, and they paid WWE $100 million to bring Royal Rumble come, and we already remember that they are going to pay $250 million. For each night.
And you
that's like 500 million for like
you fans are crying.
Man, over quarters for WWE.
It's crazy. When fans cry, why people taking it to Saudi Arabia?
Green shirt guy is in Saudi. They don't travel small. Not before they say, we're not going to Saudi, Now people are going there small. The deal is the goal is already getting going.
I want to ask wrestling fans now. For those of you that keep complaining, why Saudi Arabia? Let me ask you a question. As a businessman, will you reject the $100 million?
$100 million
and do a show there
free.
Even if
Then get the money.
even if it's WrestleMania, you could reject that.
250 million. That's why they went back to Las Vegas, collected Las Vegas big money, dropped. They returned back New Orleans government money.
They said, go worry.
I'm excited. Bring 250 come times 2.
Bro,
We they come.
if you want me to H, no accept the thing. If you don't want to do this, don't worry now. They could just sack like half of the roster so that they go replenish the money back now.
No, like if like nobody's happy like them going there because I don't have a problem because I know
they don't have a problem. They will still give me the show I want to watch.
Me, I'm going to watch the show. For years, I've been watching the show on TV.
The location has never mattered.
Has never come to me. Like it has never come to us.
Bro, look at that, never.
And I'm not sure we have that money to give them to come here.
I keep making jokes. No offense to my country.
What to the whole country have to labor for them to, we don't go pay them.
If WWE comes, a whole lot of the wrestlers will go missing. Even though be the belt first loss.
Where's Cena?
You visit for your
Where's
local.
Punk is making. Look in my. Okay, well, hand.
You visit for your local roadside shop. See, hey, WWE Championship for sale.
2.5.
The original one. The original one, straight from CM Punk.
Before you know, belt 20 for Calabar, the not for Okota. Oh my God, AJ Styles Gunther.
Sadly, I fully believe this is AJ's last match.
Because he debuted in Royal Rumble. It's been 10 years now.
Ended in the Royal Rumble.
But people are like, I hate the fact that he's in, scratch that. Like the fact that he's in Saudi, like we know, like maybe his hometown or something, but like it is what it is. So is it this the end?
Yes, this might be the end. The bright side is his opponent being Gunther and AJ Styles. They might actually have a good match compared to Gunther and John Cena. No shades, but that match was utter trash. I feel like John Cena could have done much more. But at the same time, it was the last match, man. John Cena said it himself that he cared more about the story than the match, and he did tell his story. When Gunther was choking him and he gave that final, it's been fun. They tapped out. So, but AJ Styles will give him more of a match and everything. And if AJ Styles wins and continues his career up until the end, please give AJ Styles a world title run one more time, please.
Who's winning the women's wearable?
No, again, I believe Roman Reigns will win. I don't think he needs it.
For the women's wearable.
Okay, women. Sorry, my bad. Women.
Shut up, Flair.
Yeah. The amount of times I've had Charlotte Flair, I cringe hearing her name. You know.
But no, I beg.
I believe.
As much as I love
Bianca
Charlotte
Belair
Flair.
would win. Bianca Belair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Liv Morgan.
Bianca Belair.
Always the bridesmaid.
Bianca Belair. I don't think Liv Morgan will win. Bianca Belair. The reason why I say Bianca Belair is number one, Bianca's injury was just a finger injury. That's one. Number two, she has not been around for a long time. I know she's not pregnant. Unless her and Montez are keeping it to themselves. But I don't think she's not pregnant. So I fully believe she's just prepping up for a return. And if she returns hot, she's definitely finna win. And if she doesn't win, I don't still think it's Liv Morgan, man.
So shout out to grown-ass man Drew McIntyre.
Shout out. Finally! God, has he done for Drew?
That was the happiest I've been this year.
Yes, I was happy for him.
Like, God.
But now, man, y'all give Drew the title and then give Sami Zayn a literal jetpack and take him to the sky and like you and Drew and
it's in front of like the people that look like
these people. I know for a fact that Drew ain't losing that title this early, but at the same time,
and Sami is Muslim.
Sami is not gonna lose
that
match.
He's religious, but like he's in his people, like
he's with his people. So I don't think Sami is gonna lose that match. At the same time, I don't think Drew is going to lose that title this early.
I bet lose.
See, honestly speaking, this is the type of matches I want. The matches that you cannot predict.
Bam.
How it's going to, because you're like Sami, no, Drew, not the one where you will give me two of yours and I already.
Do you know that we can't predict this year's Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Every match.
We actually can't.
We can't believe that AJ is retiring at Saudi.
We don't know the women.
But we know that they you cannot beat Gunther.
Yeah. The women, we don't know who's gonna win.
The women are like, okay, so like
world title match, we don't even know who's gonna.
What else they be like, yeah.
Walk out. I don't think CM Punk.
I feel is shocking like it's like this like the most lackluster build to it.
Wait, to think of it, how many matches do we have?
4. Just 4. World Championship match.
Okay, Vakian.
Nah, for Raw they put them.
Okay, okay.
They put them on Raw.
Then the World Championship match. Men, women, AJ.
That's it.
Oh wow. That means
very soon. Triple H will just give 2.
Oh, that means the men's Royal Rumble match will be long.
5 hours.
Ooh, that match will be long. Damn.
Very soon. Triple H.
See, surprise
events like this.
That much is too long to tell me that you're going to just be giving us normal people. See, I fully believe I'm going to see some TNA people. I'm going to see some TNA people. I'm going to see NXT people, definitely.
I mean, this was incredible. I love having you on, finally coming in here, on Real Season 2, then giving our predictions. I mean, thank you so much. So this was AFK, Samuel Lyon, After the Match podcast. Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Thank you.